Hey everybody, there's been a lot of drawing in Hopscotch and that's great, but it hasn't been very fuzzy, and I think we're going to have to fix that with Fuzzy Draw. Alright, so you're in your editor. Let's grab our pen, so tap on the Objects button and drag out a text object. And let's not give it a name, so tap Cancel here. So the way Fuzzy Draw works is that you have an object that's going to draw, and the first thing it's going to do is create 250 clones of itself. And then when you touch the iPad, they will all go to the spot you touched it. They're all going to pick a random direction to point in, and then they're all going to draw an orange or yellow line outwards at a random length. So then this will happen in every single spot where you touch the iPad. And let's add our first rule. So the first rule is that we want 250 of these. So the way we're going to do that is for the when the play button is tapped, and then in control flow down on the bottom, pull out create a clone, and then find the repeat block and put this inside it. So 250, put that in the bubble, then exit out of there. And then for our next rule, add a new rule, and let's pick when iPad is pressed, which is actually under more. So find blank is pressed, and then tap iPad, and then press check on the bottom. So to be where my finger is, we're going to have to set position, which is under movement, the red tab. Pull out set position, and now we have to find the last touched X and last touched Y. And to do that, we're going to go to values, and then tap on this gray arrow next to your text object and find last touch X for your X position. And then tap on the Y bubble, go to values, and pick last touched Y. So this tells us how far we are along the left-right axis, and this tells us how high we are. And together, they position us to where our finger is. Next, we want to pick a random angle for this object to be pointing. So drag out set angle, and then pick random for your bubble, and pick between 0 and 360, which covers every angle you could possibly face. And then press check. And then we're going to draw our line. So go to drawing, pull out leave a trail, and make the width 2. Okay, so as we said before, we want orange and yellow lines moving outward at a random length from 0 to, I'm going to pick 50. So tap on the color, and if we picked orange or yellow or dark yellow, that would only give us one color. And if we picked random, that would give us all the colors. Instead, what we want is just these 3 colors. So if you remember from the spiral draw video, there's a hack that we can use to get just a few colors. So every color is assigned a number. This is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 are the 3 numbers we want. So let's get out of here and let's drag on a block. You can pick any block that has a bubble in it. So I'm going to pick weight and then tap random. And we want this random block to be between 8 and 10. And then we're going to drag this into this bubble. And when you don't see that cloud anymore, that means you can drop it in. And then we can actually drag this weight block off because that's all we needed it for. So now we've got colors from yellow to dark yellow to orange in that range. The width is 2. And then we're going to move forward random from 0 to whatever you want, and this number here will decide how big your fuzzball will be. So I'm going to pick 50, and then let's see what happens. Whoop! There you go, you just got a fuzzy pen. But I'm going to keep going because next I'm going to teach you how to pick your color in the project. Sound cool? So first, let's go back to edit. Let's add a button that you press to make this color blue. So add another object, a text object, then go to your emoji. If you don't have emoji, you need to enable the emoji keyboard on your iPad settings. So once you have that, I'm going to find any blue button. I'm going to pick this because smoking is unhealthy, and then I'm going to press done. And when I tap this, I want to set the color of this to blue. So add a new rule. When the character is tapped, and I'm going to go to values and drag out set value, and we have to create a new value. But first tap on this gray arrow So you're in the iPad's values, and let's add a new value and let's call it color. Press done, pick it, and let's set it to 1. So we have this value called color, and we're going to teach the iPad to understand that when color equals 0, that means it's going to paint in orange. When color equals 1, it will paint in blue. And just for an added bonus, if color equals 2, we'll teach it to paint in green. So exit out of here, go back to text, and then find the when iPad is pressed rule. And here, we're going to go to drawing and go to more until you see change trail color. And drag that right in between the move forward and the leave a trail. And we're going to do the same trick here, but we're going to pick like these blue colors here, right? So what is this? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. Okay, so we can't tap a random into here, so we're going to have to pull out a weight block, type random into there, so 15 to 18. Drag it into here, and let go. Now this will always turn things blue, so we need to make a conditional block, a check once if block. So to do that, pull out a check once if and put it right here, and then put this inside here. And now we're going to check once if, do you know? Let's see if you can figure it out. Okay, equals values, find the color value, and if it equals 1, then this will happen. Sound good? By the way, values are always by default 0. If you don't set them to anything, they start out as 0. So let's see if it works now. Orange at first, but if you tap this guy, blue! Cool, right? But how do we get back to orange? Well, we need to make another button for that. So get out of here, drag out a text object, and let's pick our orange button. And I will pick this, and then add a new rule. When this character is tapped, set value color to, anyone know? 0, because that's what it was from the beginning. Press check. Okay, I'm going to add one more color just so that this is super cool. Text, drag it out, and let's pick a green button. Press done. Add a new rule. When you tap on the green button, so when character is tapped, we're going to set the value color to 2. So pull out a set value, which is a yellow block, find color, set it to 2. Press check. And now let's get out of here. Let's go back to this drawing object and go to the iPad is pressed rule. Let's go to check once if and drag it out so it's under the first check once if but above the move forward. And pick equals, and you know the rest. Pick when color equals 2. So values, tap on the gray arrow next to text, pick color, and pick 2. So when color equals 2. And then we're going to change the trail color to those greens, right? So go to drawing, pull out change trail color, and pick, so whatever these are, right? So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So from 11 to 14. So we can't just add that here. We need to add it to another block. So pull out a weight block, pick random from 11 to 14, and drag that random block into here. You can drag this off, and let's see if it worked. So orange, beautiful. Blue, even better. Green, the best. So now I can draw like, it's like a Van Gogh painting. Isn't that beautiful? You can affect the size. Go back to edit. If you want to change the size of this, then you change this number. So if you want it to be 100, it could be really big. Or if you only want it to be 15, then it'll be really small. So that's Fuzzy Draw, and I can't wait to see all the cool things you all make with this, how you change it. Can't wait to see someone make a pad where you can change the size and the color and add normal draw to it so you can make cool stuff like you saw in the beginning of the video. So until next time. Bye.